Hello everyone and welcome to this week's vlog. I'm super excited because today is going to be my very first Q&A vlog. I've seen a ton of other people do them and I thought that they were just like a super fun way to talk about things that people might be wondering about, or talk about things that you don't typically share with your vlog, or just even like a fun way to segue into little life updates. So I thought it was cute and fun and I really want to try it for myself. So here we are. I'm gonna try and keep it kind of short. I know that my vlogs were getting really long when I had the weekly vlogs. To be fair, I was showing a ton of footage, but now that I'm not doing that and taking a little break from the weekly vlogs, I want to be more intentional about keeping my vlogs a little bit shorter. So I'm gonna try and keep the talking to a minimum, but since this is a Q&A vlog, I probably will just be talking a ton as usual. So we'll see how that goes. But either way, I think it's gonna be fun and I'm excited to get started. Question number 1 is, what's your go-to coffee order? Funny story, I actually just got coffee. I went to the coffee shop that I typically study at and I tried one of their new drinks. They have a new syrup, their bourbon vanilla syrup. I used to love the Trader Joe's bourbon vanilla syrup in my coffee. And so when I found out that these guys had made their own version of it, I really wanted to try it. And I'm so glad I did because it is quite scrumptious. As far as my go-to order though, I don't really know. It kind of just depends on the day, I guess. Lately at home, I've been loving to make little maple syrup lattes and just use maple syrup as sweetener. But when I go out to get a coffee, I feel like I want to try something that I can't make at home. Otherwise, it feels like a waste of money. So it really just depends. If they have like a little signature drink section on the menu, then I'll try to try one of those. If I'm not feeling adventurous, then probably just like a basic latte with the vanilla or brown sugar syrup if they have it. That's always like a safe thing. And then as far as hot or iced, really just depends on what the weather's like. If it's hot outside, an iced drink. If it's cold outside, hot drink. Moving on to the next question. What's your favorite / least favorite part of flying so far? Ooh, good question. I actually don't know. I feel like I have so many highlights and funny stories that I could share. But as far as my favorite part so far, I'll never forget how it felt to fly for the first time and like actually take the controls myself and take off and land for the first time. I was super giddy and I had butterflies everywhere and it was just such a surreal feeling. I think that part has been my favorite so far, just like taking my very first baby step. That was super cool. I really enjoy most of flying so far. There are a few things that I don't enjoy. I think the biggest thing that's been my least favorite part is just how challenging it is. It's a really hard thing to be good at, and it does not come naturally to me at all. I'm geographically challenged, emotionally reactive, and then the most humiliating part is not even how bad I am at it, but I think it's because of how short I am. Why is that a bad thing, you might be asking? Well, you see, there's like a little dash in front of the airplane where all the instruments are. And when I'm just sitting in the seat, I can't quite see over top of the dash, which is a problem. So I have to sit in a little booster seat cushion. And that's probably the least favorite part of flying so far, because any like badass energy or like things that make a pilot so cool are immediately gone the second I have to put a booster seat in my chair. So maybe that's my least favorite part, but overall I really enjoy it. It is a ton of work and it's taking me a long time to get really good at it, but I also feel like working really hard is really rewarding. So I don't know. The booster seat though, so humiliating. Anyways, let's move on to the next question. Do you like living in Houston / Texas? I would say so. I really like my life here so far. I've met a ton of great people, friends, boyfriend, and I'm starting to build a little community for myself. There's so much to do and there's so much to explore that I'm never really bored. So I think that's also a good thing. But traffic just sucks. But then also, it's just really far from home. I miss my family a ton and sometimes I get really homesick. I typically only visit once or twice a year because it's so far. Other than that, I really enjoy it so far and I'm super happy to be here. So I would say overall, yeah, I like it. Question number 4, do you miss being a barista? No, I don't think so. I really liked being a barista for like a time. I think learning to make coffee was really fun, and working in a cute little coffee shop was really fun, and then my coworkers were super fun, and they ended up becoming some of my best friends. But as far as the job portion of being a barista, probably not. I like working in customer service, and acts of service is one of my love languages now, but I don't know, sometimes customers were crusty and you have to be up really early. I also just really hated having coffee grounds or stains on all of my clothes and shoes. It was fun for a little bit. That's probably not something that I would go back to now. I think now I have the skills and knowledge to just be a really good at-home barista, and I'll just stick with that. The next question is, do you like working at Authenticity? Yes, I do. I just can't describe how fun of a job it is. I think it's just like a girly girl's dream job. I literally just play dress up and take fun little pictures and make fun little videos all day long. And I also really like my boss, Allie. She's been such a good boss to me, and she's just such a good person in general that she makes the job so much more fun because she's not a bad boss. And I really just enjoy working for her. I'm gonna be so sad when I get like a big girl pilot job and have to leave. But yeah, I do really enjoy it. It's a super fun job. It's very chill, very fun, very girly. So I fit right in. The next question is, what do you do for fun/hobbies? This is a hard one because I feel like everything that I do, including work and flight school, are fun, and they kind of tie into my hobbies because, like, obviously flying and travel is a hobby, so flight school makes sense, and then cute clothes and social media is a hobby, so work makes sense. Outside of those two things, obviously I have like my vlog, and I love to travel. I have a cute little travel scrapbook that I like to keep up with. I got back into reading, and so that's been really fun lately. I love girls' nights and dates nights and exploring, trying new things around the city. That's been fun. What else? I don't know. I think I need to get into more hobbies, like trying new recipes. Coffee syrup recipes would be really cool. Trying new baking recipes or different types of dinners would be fun. Maybe I need to get more hobbies because I don't have a ton. Anyways, moving on to the next question. What are you most excited for in this season of life? I'm excited about so many things. I have so many things to look forward to, and I'm super grateful for that. I have, obviously, flight school. I'm coming up on my very first solo, so that's going to be really exciting. There are cute clothes that I want to buy at work, and that's exciting. Different things that I want to try and different places that I want to travel to. I have a few trips lined up, and I'm starting to plan those, and that's getting really exciting. I love the build up to a trip. Like, I think planning what you want to do and planning a little itinerary and actually like booking things is super exciting. I don't know, I'm excited about so many things, to be honest, but those are probably like my main things. The last question that I have is, what other types of vlogs do you want to make? I haven't really thought this through. I kind of just like see an idea. I'm like, oh, that's cute. Maybe I'll try doing that on my vlog. I really want to be better at filming flight school things because I feel like that's such a big part of my life, and I don't share a ton of it or as much as I would like to. So more flight school vlogs obviously would be great. And then, I don't know, just like little day adventures. Obviously, like trying new hobbies could be one now since I mentioned that earlier. I also like these like sitting down and chatting vlogs and just kind of catching you guys up or filling you guys in. That's kind of all that I have. And that's all my questions that I have. So I guess I'll just end the vlog here. I hope that you guys like this concept. I thought it was really fun, and I'm excited to keep trying different types of vlogs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next week.